sun was out, you could hear people enjoying themselves, having a few drinks, and actually you're thinking, no, to see a bit of sunshine. We actually went out on Saturday night for the first time in however long, so that was a nice experience. How was yours? And where you've got this impression of me, we went like this.
Yeah, and you like classical music.
Doesn't mean I'm like part of the nobility, does it?
Did you know you got
hard to safely negotiate around them, and I had one situation where I was waiting and biding my time. The car behind me obviously wasn't very happy. Me and the cyclists, which definitely would not.
It's so important that you need to get.
That's what I mean. Though, I was quite happy to wait until it was safe to do so, but not everybody's like that. Like the car behind me, and if traffic behind you, you kind of have to allow that opportunity to be able to overtake. Discussion, hasn't there, about because they got married at Westminster Cathedral and they were able to have a Catholic weddings had been annulled or weren't recognised in the eyes of the Catholic. Lots of people are commenting on it.
They are.
So we've got this cartoon that's in the Times today, because this one did make me laugh. So if we can have a look here, it says dress, didn't she? I mean, that's a kind of a sustainable way to do the fashion, doesn't it?
Yeah,
in a sense, people think of him,
suddenly
in some form or other, because, you know, you look at the polls, the Tory lead has fallen by 7 points now as a result of what's happened recently. Prime Minister's personal approval ratings have slumped from all having an impact. There were those people who said, oh, it's priced in because you know what you're getting with Boris Johnson, with more strong evidence.
Do you know what I think about that? I think people...
Situation at the moment either, is he?
No, he's not. No, he's got no charisma.
I think Andrew...
So for me, it's probably...
Lord Good morning, it's just gone 6:30. Welcome to the show, and we are all delighted to be here on a sunny bank holiday Monday morning, aren't we?
Happy bank holiday
There's nowhere else we would...
Sort of the night before, isn't it? The evening when it was a lovely summer's evening.
Just keeping the country running, we are with you.
Yes, working on a bank holiday. But, you know, and nice to see you. Welcome back again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How was your sort of weekend?
It was not... Well, I was just so pleased.
And Lord Just
not true.
Got that in
No, because that's judging me on my accent. Just because I grew up in Sussex, I speak...
Dr. Amir.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he's one with nature. We're going to be discussing later is cyclists, because should they ride 2x2, which the highway code seems to be suggesting that in certain circumstances could be safer. That's one change that's coming up. Or should they ride single file? Now, I had an encounter with quite a few cyclists, because living in Surrey, you know what it's like.
You have very small country lanes.
We do have very small country lanes. But actually, when you come across groups of cyclists, it is being safe. So I just have worries from a safety point of view as to whether they should be riding single file to make it easier to overtake. We're going to be talking about that, because I think cyclists
I just think you've got to
would like to feel they've got the
courage to be more healthy.
Cycling is
what we all need to just be a little bit more patient, you know.
But I think
carriage, Charlotte.
Well, we'll be
Let's
debating that later. Let us know what you think. Are cyclists a bit of a menace on the roads for you? Let us know. Right.
And still to come, as the Good Morning Britain poll reveals, more than a third of Britons say they won't stick to the government guidelines when they return from holiday. We'll be discussing that further. Is travelling abroad this summer worth the risk? Do join us, get in touch. That's after 8 this morning.
You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
Hello again. Competition time now. It's your chance to win £110,000 in tax-free cash. Andy has all the details. Good luck. Now let's take a look at some of today's front pages. There is a race. Well, let's find out what the weather's doing today for Bank Holiday Monday. Laura's live from Warwick Castle with all the details for us. Morning, Laura.
Good morning, Britain. It's just gone 7 o'clock. Lovely to see Laura outside Warwick Castle.
I know, it's looking beautiful there, isn't it?
Down the road
Monday.
from my house. I live in Birmingham. It's just a beautiful place. I was there easing of last lockdown, in the middle of the two sort of lockdowns. And they did outdoor dining.
Later, but let's take a look at our main news now, because more than a third of Britons planning to go on holiday to amber list countries, such as Spain and Greece, say they will not be following the government's rules to quarantine at home when they return.
Yeah, an exclusive survey for this programme also found 2/3 believe going abroad this summer is a bad idea because of continuing concerns over COVID.